Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Marley, and I'm finally doing my fucking black girl alternative tag. Yeah, alternative black girl tag. Yes, I think. Anyways, I'm just going to be answering some questions that I've been asked my whole entire life. And I did post a little question thing on my story for you guys to ask me a few questions. I kind of broke them down into like 10 questions where I kind of, you know, put questions together and shit like that. And also I have been recommended to do this tag by Sleepy Flower. She's the cutest fucking thing ever. I'm also going to link her black girl alternative tag down below so you guys can watch that. And she's really motivated me to do this. I'm gonna be honest, I don't talk about myself enough, well, really ever, but like usually because I just don't trust people. I don't trust people with shit that has happened to me. I don't trust people with my traumas just because people are fucking just mean and gross, and they try to, you know, use things, they try to manipulate you. So I really just keep to myself. So this whole answering question things, like I feel like I'm in an interview, which is weird, but I really hope that me finally opening up about what it's like to really just be me. I can't even like blame some things on just being alternative. I can only just speak my truth. Oh god, I feel like I'm like fucking like on stand right now, but I can only just speak my truth and just the evolution of me, Marley, Michelle Diane. So yeah, so before I get started with the first question, I just want to say thank you so much for 11,000 followers. I was gonna do this actually like a week ago when I was at 10K, and I just gained like a whole stack of fucking gang in a week. So I'm so thankful, and you guys are fucking awesome. I love reading your comments, and I love deleting negative comments. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment if you're new, and if you've already been here, hello. I have so many exciting things planned for my YouTube, you guys, like full on fashion, real life shit. And with the help of this video, I'll be able to just finally get out of my comfort zone and deliver y'all some quality shit. So first question, do people judge you? I think that it's just human nature to judge people, especially of the way that they look. The most thing that I get is, oh my god, I thought you were so mean. I thought like you were just a bitch. Like, and I'm just like, I'm not a bitch, it's just the eyebrows. Well, I am a bitch, but I'm a good bitch. Like, I'm not like a malicious person. I just have a low tolerance for bullshit. And I feel like now especially that just radiates off. Like, that's the energy I put forth. Like, do not waste my time. Like, do not. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I get judged all the time. I fucking smoke weed, you know, or marijuana. Can I say weed? We'll see if I get flagged. I smoke marijuana, so people think that I'm a fucking crackhead when I'm walking around like stoned all the time. I have, you know, curves. People think that like my ass is fake. People think that because of how I just present myself, I'm like the stuck up, especially off the tattoos. People think that I'm a stripper, sex worker, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that ain't me. And then for people to just assume things right off the bat is really like, it's like, come on. I just get a lot of looks. I get a lot of stares, and I'm a self-conscious person. It just comes from just the family that I come from. You know, they kind of like nitpick at little things, you know, develop a body at a young age. And you know, and I am like OCD. I like things to be a certain way, so when they're not, I'm kind of just like, ah. People judge me all the time. I'm black, I wear makeup, what I wear. It's really just the stares. I know when negative energy is around me, and I have to say that I get more good than bad, so I can't really like complain like, oh my god, like I've been judged my whole life. When it does happen, it just sucks. You go through life feeling like you have something to prove, especially when I used to be a waitress, and like I felt like, okay, because of how I am and how I look, I have to overcompensate being nice just so people don't think I'm like this mean stuck-up bitch. And then after a while, you just really just stop giving a fuck, like you really do. Now, bitch, I don't give a flying fuck what the fuck you think. I swear to God, I don't. Like, you don't pay my bills. Even if you did pay my bills, still wouldn't give a fuck about what you think, because I'm me and I can't change. Well, I could change, but I won't, and I shouldn't have to. So next question, is it hard being alternative and a woman of color? I wouldn't say that it's hard. It's definitely, I mean, you just have to put up with a lot of people looking at you, people talking about you, people just, they want to figure out what's going on, which goes back into the first question. If I do like an all black smoky eye, they're like, oh my God, like what's wrong? Like what's wrong with you? Like what's going on? I'm just like, bitch, this is what I felt like doing today. And I'm the type of person that when I'm going through something, I don't talk about it. I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to be the person that's like falling apart and everyone's like so worried about me. It's just that there's not enough representation of black people who are just different. Black women were put in this box where we have to be smart, we have to be sexy, we have to like certain music, we have to dress a certain way, and I just never, that was just never me. It's definitely, it can be lonely, especially if you're like the only person in your town or in your school that like you feel like you can't really relate to anybody. That's always how I felt. I really felt like, damn, like nobody fucking gets me, nobody fucking understands. And I know that sounds emo as fuck, but it's true. We just have to remember that who we are and how we express ourselves has nothing to do with our fucking like, oh, I'm black, so I have to be like this, or I'm white, so I have to be like this, or I'm Latino, so I have to be like this. Like, no, it's a free fucking, it's a free for all, bitch. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. If I wanted to tattoo my whole face, that's me, that's my life. It's not anybody else's decision but my fucking own. I think it's more so, it's just been hard just existing, period. I feel like no matter what I looked like or whatever, I just had a hard time existing in this world because this world is fucked up. Whatever. So, question number 3. How do you react to negative people? I don't. I'm a very chill person. A lot of y'all say my voice is so soothing, which I think is a lie. I feel like my voice is so obnoxious. I don't really like confrontation. I don't like to be the mean girl. Sometimes you gotta be that. You can't be afraid to tell people to shut the fuck up. Especially when you're different, you're gonna have people trying to get under your skin, trying to tell you what you should and shouldn't be. And that just comes with just being a woman, like being a girl. Like, people are always trying to tell us what to do, tell us what to wear, tell us what to do with our hair. You just gotta just own who you are and who you want to be in this world. I ignore the fuck out of people. Most of the time when bitches be beefing with me, they be beefing with themselves. Like, I'm not going to respond to negativity. Now, in the past, I'm not gonna lie, I reciprocate people's energy. Well, I used to. If you come at me crazy, you're gonna get crazy. And a lot of people think that because of who I am, that I'm like sweet for it, or I'm on that white people shit, that I'm not gonna like go off on them. And I don't want to, but sometimes you have to hold your ground. But the best thing that I have learned, ignoring people is so powerful. So powerful. When you don't give people a reaction, it drives them fucking crazy. So most of the time I just ignore people. I let people be miserable. Bitch, you're clearly miserable. Like, that's the only reason you're trying to fuck with me. Like, you're bored, you're bitter, you're ignorant, you're broke, What else? Like, I don't do anything to anybody for them to like come at me crazy, but yet sometimes it happens and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, you really gotta treat people like they're literally crazy. Like, if you're just minding your own business and bitches is coming for you, you really just gotta be like, yo, like, you wildin', like, you're fucking, like, what is wrong with you? So what I can't, even on my worst days, I don't take my feelings out on other people. I just think that that's fucked up, and that's probably why like I internalize my anger, because I would never want somebody to say, man, Marley was so mean to me and that's why I feel the way that I feel. Like, that would break my heart. We're always a villain in somebody's story, you know? Nobody's perfect. I know there's a few bitches out there that think that I ruined their life, or I took their man, or I took whatever, but that's not fucking true, bitch. Everything that happens, you did it to yourself. Sorry about it. I don't even think I answered that question correctly. Anyway, next question. How have white people responded to you? Did I really write that down? I get more good than bad with white people. I guess a lot of white people think that I'm like this cool chick. Like, oh, you're so cool. Most like conservative white people, which is like what's mostly around my environment where I live, they just stare. They just stare at me. They're just like, whoa, like, who is that? Like, what is going on? It's really just on the internet that I get like the, oh, you can't do that, like, are you a man, like, or you're ugly, you're a monkey, or whatever. That only happens on the internet. Most people in real life, they wouldn't try it. I get more appreciated for my style and who I am. This is gonna sound so fucked up, but by white people than black people. Like, black people make fun of me more than white people, which is insane. That's insane. It should not be like that. It should fucking not be like that. It's mixed. It's definitely mixed. I had an interview with my first waxing job and they're like, we love your vibe and everything, but we're gonna need for you to wear a long sleeve shirt to cover your tattoos. But we still want you to be yourself though. And I'm just like, bitch, this is myself. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, whatever. I just don't care. I really don't give a fuck about what white people think, to be honest. Like, if you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, you don't. I'm not gonna like change who I am just so white people can feel comfortable around me. White people need to feel like they are the ones who are in charge. Most white people are basic as fuck, so I mean, whatever. Let white people be white. Don't hold white people. They can't help how they are. It's the fucking Europeans. They brainwash themselves to think that they are like the standard of beauty, the standard of this, and they run this, and we have to make them comfortable. I don't give a flying motherfuck. If you're cool, you're cool. It is what it is. Okay, number 5, favorite current bands. Ooh, yes. Okay, so my favorite band of all time, literally the one band that I can play and not skip a song, is Paramore. My music is so like, and I think that's why people like have a hard time understanding me, because I love all music. Like, a good song is a good song. Like, I cannot say I like one genre more than the other. I will say that I do listen to more alternative rock and like classic rock and roll and trap music more than like anything else, but a good song is a good song, and I really don't think that like music should define who we are or define our culture. Like, I identify as goth. I listen to Bajas. I love Joy Division. Let me tell you, the first time I heard Love Song by The Cure, I played it until I drove myself insane. The first time I heard Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now by The Smiths, but that was a very dark time. Like, the one definition of who we are, that's insane. That's insane to say that somebody can't be something because they listen to a different type of music. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, that's besides the point. I listened to a lot of the stuff that I was listening to like back in like high school and like middle school. Like I love Evanescence, I love Blink-182, like just like the bands that I grew up on. Let's look in Apple Music because I'm having a major brain fart right now, but I really listen to everything. And I also have a playlist, if you want to follow me, at the Glam Goth. On Apple Music, I have a playlist for every single fucking mood. I have a dark wave babe, that's where like all like my gothic dark shit is. Destined to Die, that's where like all my like sad shit is. But my favorite playlist is Emo Forever, where I have Death Cab for Cutie, Sleeping with Sirens. Okay, if Paramore is band number 1, Sleeping with Sirens is band number 2 for sure. Taking Back Sunday, My Chemical Romance, Panic at the Disco, Green Day, Simple Plan, Pierce the Veil, just like bands that I grew up listening to. And then I have my Glam Gang playlist, which is just trap shit to get ready to, which has a lot of Chief Keef, Lil Baby, Gunna, Yachty, Drake, Future, Cardi, Key Glock. Love me some Key Glock. Yeah, so I mean, I love music. I just made my Hometown Nostalgia playlist, where it has a ton of Fall Out Boy. Then I have Indie Bangers, where it has Arctic Monkeys, which, okay, wait. Paramore, Arctic Monkeys, Sleeping with Sirens. There we go. 1975, Yeah Yeah Yeahs, that's band number 4. Oh, okay, so we got our top 4. Love the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. Favorite band, Kings of Leon. Oh, love them. Bad Flower, Tegan and Sarah. I mean, I could just go on forever. I have a Metal Marley playlist where it's just mostly metalcore. Bring Me the Horizon, got some Slipknot, some Slayer, Metallica, Asking Alexandria. I mean, my taste is just, it's impeccable. I love music. I will say my favorite gothic band is The Cure. I know that's like so fucking cliche, but I mean, they're a really good fucking band. And I do love the Smiths, and I do love Joy Division. Killing Joke is pretty good. Susie Sue is iconic. I think Susie Sue is like a legend icon, yes, but at the same time, I do not look like her. I cannot make myself look like her. I cannot make myself look like my white, you know, counterparts, that people that I admire. I can only be me. I can take little bits and pieces of just inspiration that I love and, you know, create all of this. You cannot tell people that they cannot be a part of whatever subculture scene that they're in if you haven't even taken the time to get to know what they're into. Like, dude, okay, because what I'm seeing a lot of is Black people can't be goth because it's about the music. Did you fucking ask them what music that they're into? No, you didn't. You just go off of what you see. It's fucked up. Stop fucking doing that shit, because if I see it, I'ma say something. You don't want me to say something. Anyway, next question. How would I describe my alternative style? Glam goth, bitch. I don't know. I'm just me. I love glamour. I love a lot of black. I love like lace. I love sheer. I love anything that you can like see the skin. But I also love streetwear too. I love big like 5X shirts. I love sweatpants. I would just have to say that my style is just, it's dark, it's comfortable, it's sexy, and it's whatever stretches that will fit over my ass, honestly. Glam goth is really me. I love black, I love chains. I love glamour. I love diamonds and jewels and like sexy shit. I think that I have a style that just like, I can spend hours telling you what I like, what I don't like, but I can't really be defined. So next question. How is dating as an alternative POC? I can only talk about what dating has like been for me. People just want to go off of what they see, especially like we have social media now, so like in pictures, but even in person, like people expect me to be like this sexy sex monster. And like, don't get me wrong, I can be that. There's just so many more layers to me. I think that because I'm not like this like cookie cutter like housewife type of girl, which, and like there's nothing wrong with that, but I do sometimes have a hard time dating, especially like I'm bisexual. I have been for as long as I can remember, but I only really came out like 3 or 4 years ago. I don't tell people that like right off the bat because they think that I'm gonna like have threesomes with them, or I'm only like, that's all that they see. They just see like this sex thing. And I think that what I'm attracted to physically and then what I'm attracted to romantically is just two different ends of the fucking spectrum. So I can be like romantically attracted to somebody, but when it does come to the sex, I'm just like, and then like I can be like sexually, physically attracted to somebody, but they're usually like boring, they're assholes, they're just like fuckboys in general. I'm just like, why am I attracted to you? I haven't been on a date with a girl in a really long time, which is so sad. It's definitely hard too, because like I said before, I feel like I can't really relate to the person that I'm in a relationship with. Like there's always just like a barrier. Like, I'm either dating like a hood trap dude that like I can't really play alternative music around. It's always like we're listening to some hood shit, we're like smoking weed and shit like that, or I'm dating like somebody who, if I was to play 21 Savage around them, they would be like, oh my god, what is going on here? So it's like, I don't know, it has been hard, but right now I'm just like really keeping to myself. I lived in LA, I like downloaded Tinder and had myself a ball, baby. I've been like celibate for, oh my god, let's see, when did I move back? Who was the last person I had sex with? Oh, okay. Beautiful man. So I've been celibate for 5 months now, and it hasn't been that bad. I don't feel like I used to just like talk to people, entertain myself with people, just because I was like a lonely fucking bitch, and like I kind of get like this head over heels thing, very Carrie Bradshaw, where I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna spend forever together, and then I'm just like, oh my god, like what the fuck, get the fuck off my line. Dating has just been, it's been interesting, but I haven't lost hope. I think that now, right now, I just need to focus on my goddamn self, focus on my brand, and when that person comes, then they come. Friend Tyler at the time, she was like, I thought you were dating so-and-so, and I'm just like, I'm not talking to him anymore. And she goes, oh my god, you're not going to be satisfied till you get you a Kanye West. And I was just like, you know what, you're right. Then I realized that I am the Kanye West, and I don't need somebody who is like above me. I don't need somebody to come and like rescue me and sweep me off my feet. Like I don't need none of that shit. Like I just want a loyal companion that makes me laugh, somebody who's not dominating, because I cannot be dominated. I'm not anyone's bitch. I am not anyone's fucking maid. I am not your chef. I am not your fucking, I'm not your whore. I'm not your like, no, it has to be like a partnership. Anyway, I'm single as fuck. Next question. How do I deal with judgment from my own community? Like I said before, I don't deal with none of that shit. I am who I am. I don't need to prove to you how goth I am. I don't need to prove to you how black I am. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. You want to judge me? That's fucking fine. That's on you. Okay, so right now I've been dealing with comments about my get ready with me tutorial, my foundation being too light, right? Why is it it's only black people that have something to say about what I do? Let me say this right now. You gonna see my skin be a lot of different colors. You're gonna see my makeup, my wigs, whatever. I just do what I feel in that moment. If I feel like I want my concealer foundation to be a little bit lighter than the rest of my body, that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. It can be discouraging when people try to like bring you down, and you know that like you that bitch. Like I may not be the baddest bitch that I want to be at the moment, but that doesn't give you the right to like just to like bring me down, you know what I mean? I just need to just come together and embrace each other and just be one big fucking happy community. Next question. Do I think the alternative and goth community can be racist? Yeah, for sure. Just like I said before, there has been such a lack of representation just throughout the years. It's not even right now, just like since like the dawn of time. Like, first of all, a black woman, I forget her fucking name, you know, the weed. A black woman invented rock and roll. Rock and roll came from fucking old black dudes playing jazz and playing saxophones and shit like that. Like, people just don't know their history, which is like tragic, because history is literally like what we come from. And that's why I know that what I'm doing, even though I'm not like a social activist, I think I'm way too violent to be a social activist, just the fact that I'm here representing myself, I'm just being me, just being a black girl, you know, who is putting herself out there. Like, nothing inspires people than seeing other people be themselves. So yeah, what was the question? I think that if you are a person of color and you do identify yourself as alternative or goth or whatever, it's all literally the same fucking thing. I don't know why people like to just segregate. Like, who the fuck cares, bitch? You wear all black, you got tattoos, you listen to fucking alternative music, bitch, you alternative. It don't matter what you claim, goth, whatever, it's all the same fucking shit. People still think we're weird, so who cares? Like, I don't understand this whole like segregation shit. It's just so stupid. Like, we're no different from the fucking people that try to put us in a box. Like, it's just, it's dumb, it's fucking stupid. Anyways, last question. How does my family think or feel? Okay, where do I even begin? I have to say, okay, well, I'm gonna answer this like because there are people who genuinely want to know, one, and want to know how to like deal with it. When people ask this question, I don't even think that they realize that it's such a gaslighting, disrespectful question. What I always get is, what does your mom say about your tattoos? Or what does your mom think? What does your mom think about all of this? Like, bitch, first of all, don't fucking talk about my fucking mom. Okay, gotta calm down. Whew. At first, I would answer it like, I mean, she don't really care. I mean, she doesn't love it, but she's not like locking me in my room or anything. Like, I would literally explain myself. And then I realized that people don't really give a fuck what your mom thinks. It's their way of saying that how you look is like not good, it's not appropriate. Who are they to fucking say that shit? Like, especially if you're like grown. Like, what kind of question is that? Like, who asked that question, they're literally saying your mom lets you walk out the house like that. Now if somebody was to ask me what does my mom think about how I dress, I'm just literally not gonna answer, or I immediately change the subject, because fuck that. Like, I'm not answering that shit. What the fuck? Are you Dr. Phil, bitch? I mean, just like I said before, they don't love it. Sometimes my mom is just like if I show her a look, she'll just like look at it and she's like, that's nice. And I'm like, whatever, you're such a hater. I've always just did what I've wanted to do. And my extended family, sometimes they would be, it's like, why do you do that? Like, why do you like that? I'm like, because I fucking do. Like, what kind of fuck? Like, do people think before they speak? Like, my cousin came over one day while I'm doing her makeup, right? And I have like a bloody skull on my desk or whatever. She goes, why do you have that? And I was like, I like it, it's home decor. Like, I kind of say it in like a snobby, that's just me, I'm just like that. And she goes, well, you can find other home decor. And I'm just like, how are you in my house telling me what I should do with my home decor? The fuck? Sorry cuzzo, if you watch this ever, I love you. I just let them talk, honestly. I mean, you have to remember, like, my family is from, I'm African, my parents are from Ghana. My family ancestral thing is mixed with a lot of parts of Africa, some parts in South Asia. So I really have to remember that they're from a different time and a whole different like environment. Like what I'm doing right now is, I mean, nobody looks how I look because they're not me, and just how nobody looks how you look because they're not you. I'm an individual, and I just wish that sometimes they would respect it more, and how I look has nothing to do with like who I am as a person. I mean, yeah, it does, but like just because I have tattoos, that doesn't make me a bad person. And at the same time, and I'm not going to prove to you that I am a good person. Like, you either are going to see it for yourself, or you're going to let things that maybe that's not your style, or maybe that you're not bold enough to do, be the judgment of that. So, and they've gotten around to it. I've made like a whole brand from it, so I mean, what can they really say? So, but going back to what I said, do not let people try to shame you, try to tell you what you should and should not be. It's one thing when like your own mother is like, don't wear that, that's stupid. Like, you really have to tell her like, look, this is what I like this. Just because I like this, that does not make me a bad person. Now, it's different if you are a shitty person, then I don't know how to help you. Sometimes you have to really defend who you are. The way that alternative people are treated sometimes, if we talk to people the way that they talk to us, oh, it would be a war. Lately, I've been getting, I really liked your eyebrows before, or why do you do your eyebrows like that? But if I told you what your eyebrows look like, I'd be fucked up, right? Why do you wear black all the time? If I asked you why you wear what you wear, I'd be fucked up, right? It's like pick and choose your battles, because not every battle is worth fighting. And at the end of the fucking day, it's your life. Your parents aren't gonna be around forever. Eventually they're gonna die, and or you know, eventually you're gonna that was fucked up, I'm sorry. Eventually you're gonna grow older and move out and, you know, do other things. Most of our family and our parents wish they could be as bold as you. They wish they had the courage. They wish they could stand up and fight for how they wanted to express themselves, and they couldn't. So just have a little bit of sympathy for them, but at the same time, don't change who you are. Do not change who you are, because at the end of the day, your life is your life. So yeah. Oh, I answered all the questions. I just want to sign this off with just saying that if you're black and you are alternative, you are so fucking special. The world needs to see you, and people wish that they had your just individuality. Most people now, they don't know what the fuck to wear. They don't know what they like. They just go off of what's trendy or what's this and what's that, and you have made your own style. We are the originators of music, of fashion, of poetry, of just self-expression in general, and we're so fucking powerful. Life just wants us just to conform, suppress ourselves, but we're not gonna fucking do that. Like black, white, whatever, like it's all just because we're from different parts of the world. But whew, girl, that's another video for another time. Maybe in the future. I'm not gonna try and cancel me for speaking the fucking truth. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that I wasn't too awkward doing this. And if you have a question for me that I didn't answer in this video and you want to know, just go ahead and leave me a comment below, and I'll try and get around to it. Thank you guys so much. Love you.